The exciting part about driving the new GS is from the ground up, it's all new. The structural rigidity is better, so you have a little wider stance. And that may not sound like much. I mean, in racing, wider is better. Wider is faster. Wider is more grip. And that's why there's rules. For race cars, they can't get too wide. Computer analysis is great, but ultimately, it has to be what the driver feels behind the wheel. And that's why over 1 million miles were put on the new GS. And from a driver standpoint, you're really gonna get that sense of what it feels like behind the wheel. Not just what the computer is telling you, but what the driver is sensing. All the driver feel comes through the suspension components. And the lighter they are, the more feel you get. So the A-arms have been designed with aluminum. The rear suspension has been revised. We've moved the toe link from the front to the rear, given more stability, more grip. As you enter those turns and you go to turn in, just a better sense of where the back end of that car is going. As you raise the performance of vehicles, managing the air becomes crucial. Not only do I find the front end on a GS incredibly cool looking, it also is very efficient at channeling the air right from the front to the brakes where it's needed to cool the brakes in a very effective way. So as you sit behind the wheel in a GS, one click to the right and you're gonna feel instantly the throttle application being a bit quicker. So when you dip into the throttle, boom, it takes off a little bit quicker. Second is it shifts faster. And then behind the wheel, what you get in that sense from the steering wheel, just a little bit more precise. You run the shifter over to the manual mode, and now you paddle shift. A really cool aspect of this is the downshift. This blip, one, it happens so fast, it's so precise, and the timing from a driving standpoint is just right on. The blip is probably one of the best in the market. When I first had the opportunity to get behind the wheel of an LFA, I was impressed from the start. Everything that car does, the shifting, the downshift, the auto blip, no expense was spared in the development of that car. The connection from the LFA to the GS, you can sense a lot of that technology transfer. That huge investment that Lexus has made in an LFA, you get that sense that it's starting to spread across the brand.